Hi and welcome back. So in the past before we created all this furniture here. Now we also set up this scene and I did few changes. So the first one, I selected all edges around the doors and extrude them inside. So this should affect the model a little bit. It should create some kind of deep effect. And also I already adjusted materials IDs. Now this we was doing lots of time, so I don't think you need this to know. But if you don't know how to do that, you just select your model. Now select the poly which you want to adjust the ID. The first one should be like the wall poly, and just select here the ID. So I selected for the first poly ID1, and then I selected the top poly and grow the selection and adjust the select ID too. So it's easy like this. It's very easy. If you have some problem, please watch some basic tutorial. Just ask on the forums. It's really not such a big deal. So now let's go to the textures or material. So we'll use again our material library. So let's press M. I will choose some empty slot and place here. I need this. Can be chrome silver. It's almost the same color. I need some wood material and I need some plastic. Now I will apply the chrome or silver, or call it however you want, to all models or part of the models which should be like metal. So let's go to perspective and select this, these handles, and now all these objects. Also the small bolts which are created here. Okay, deselect that. So now we are going to just apply the materials and do the render. So first the applying will take us some time, and then the render will be much more easier. I'll set up the render because I was using some kind of settings which I know, which are working very cool, very nicely everywhere. So it's very easy to set up. So we have all parts which will be metal, and we'll just apply it. Okay. Probably we will not have this window web, so we'll just replace that. I will copy this and rename it to mirror. Now, with this material, I will also create a mirror. I will just change the reflectivity to 1. And it should, probably it will behave like a mirror, but we will see that. And now we can go to the wood. So mostly everything should be the same material, like this should be some hard or dark wood. This is probably not wood, this should be some kind of plastic, and these are light wood, so I downloaded some textures which we'll just apply here. So let's start with the dark wood. I will clear this map which I have here, and I will put here another one which is not here, so it should be here. So let's choose one dark. Okay, let's go with this one. And we'll see how it will be looking anyway. Yeah, this is fine. So this is the map. We'll also change the map. You can keep the settings very low. We don't want actually much the bump there. Okay, so let's place it here to the legs. First of all, now this should be a multi-sub object. So I'll change this to this. Keep the old one. I will just set the number to 2. I will rename this to furniture 1, just to remember that these materials are for the 1. Here should be this one. Can keep instance, and here we'll put the plastic. It should be glass, but maybe dark glass. I don't know. But I will use these settings here. So I will check here color dark one. maybe increase a little bit reflectivity here, and I will clear the bump and just apply here. Okay, this is the first one. Now let's go here. These are just one materials all the way, but I'll clear the map. I'll make this again dark color. Let's go like this, and I'll decrease this one, apply it here to the top, copy that, give here 2, and I will increase reflectivity for the bottom. Okay. Let's go more further here. So again, I will just copy that. Can rename it to light wood. Now let's select again a texture which will fit us. Okay, let's go with this one. A lot of things depends about the quality of the texture and what other stuffs. So if you have like bad results, it's probably in the texture. So I apply everything here and there. Sync to selection. Here we need a multi-subject. Again, keep the one, set the number to 2. I think this was furniture 3. And now we'll use our mirror and again this one. Okay, I bet this. Yep. Okay, we can copy this again, light with 2, and we can change the texture to something other again, and we can use it to both. This is too light for me. We can go with this one. It's old. It looks old. Probably it will give a nice effect on furniture. So a lot of things to adjust the texture of the material. Oops, what I did, my bad. One step back. Again. And it's the first thing which you should have like 100%. If you have the texture of the material fine, probably you'll have no problem with anything later. Especially with the render, of course. Now let's go to this one. Again, multi-subject. Set number to, this should be the mirror. And this should be this. And just apply it here. It's probably some of the models will need UV map. Maybe some of them not. You should check everything. You can also do it like this. You can apply on everyone an UV map. Select it like that. Deselect what I don't need. And I can't apply UV map. Is this possible? Yeah, I can. Why I couldn't? Okay, I will try it again. Probably I had something selected which yeah. And I will apply just a box. And we will see at the end how it's looking. Oops. Okay, it's taking the size of everything. And I don't like this. So let's check what's really is looking bad, or where the texture didn't fit how it should, and we'll apply the UV map. There are probably a lot of them. But as you saw, if I try to apply it elements. Teach problem, so it's better to apply it separately. Of course, this will take us some time. And it belongs to the modeling. Taking time for the details and other stuff. It's very bad that we can apply all of them at once and just select fit. It will save us a lot of time. Because we created a lot of models. Really. Okay, not that much, but enough. And now we need to apply on everything the UV map, and it's really, as you can see, eating time. And if we could just like copy a layer style, like in Photoshop, just apply everything, like same properties also here, it will save us a lot of time. Well, probably there is such an option, but I have no idea. So if you know that, please let me know. I will save time to you, to me, and to everyone who is watching this tutorial or the tutorial which will come after. Okay, almost ready. Okay, just this one. This is fine. Oh, this looks fine too. So probably we are done. Okay, it took us some time, but not so much. Now, let's do for the floor just a simple texture. Okay, we have already it here. I will keep it like it is. Let's go back to perspective and create new lights. We'll use photometric lights usually, and we will use two opposite ones. Yes, exposure control we want two, so let's say the main line will go from here. So change this to these parameters. Oops. Rectangle. Now if you know V-Ray, there are similar lights like this. Rectangle, and so it's a little bit familiar, load renders. We'll keep it like here. It should be enough, but we'll make it way more bigger. We'll make it also like 750, and let's go with a warm color. What's a warm? Like this. You can go to the top view and adjust a little bit more. And we'll copy also this light here. State that let's go like this. Place it a little bit like here. I'll make it smaller. Not smaller. Also, the light should be much lower. And I forgot to turn the shadows on. The last thing which we need is the HDRI map, because we have the maps which are reflecting. So I don't have any here. I need to go to some other. Let's go to lamps. There should be the kitchen probe which we use. HDR. Okay, not. Okay, chairs. Please be here. No. Okay, let's go to basic. Here it should be for sure. No, it's not. Damn. IMG. I'm sorry for that. I can't find any. Okay, I will find something a little bit later. I will let you know for sure. Let's set up the render first. This is probably high. Let's go to 4016 for just test render with exposure control, and okay, there's missing some map probably. Okay, it's too high for sure. This is much better. Now, just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I found the map. Copy it here. So we'll apply the HDR, which will do also something, because we have reflections there, and when they are not reflecting anything, it can be darker, it can be lighter, etc. So we'll check it now, but before, probably from the top view first, I'll move them like this. I will rotate this a little bit and move behind. Now let's see. This could be better. Anyway, we'll see it in a second. So exposure, okay. Yeah, this is a little bit better. But let's go here. I'll clear the map. She's already annoying me. Okay, it should be okay. Now let's go try the setup. Here's everything set up. How should... Yeah, actually it looks like it is. Yeah, it's fine. So we have some problems with the lights. So I have the problems and you have it too, because if you was following, we'll rotate that. This one too. Probably the problem is that I wasn't creating such a scene before in our tutorials. So let's make it bigger also on the back. Okay. There's still some of the texture, so okay. Yeah, sure. There's one. It should be the second. Now it should be fine. Okay. One thing. It's fixed, hopefully. Oops. One more try. Now let's try the render. We'll see after. Okay, so what I don't like is the background, just in the back. It's too dark for me. The rest looks great. I don't know why. Yeah, I know why. Okay, I will pause this. First of all, in the exposure control, I'll make it lighter. Go to perspective. you place this much more to the back, let's try this. Oops. Okay. Wanna try. And this is almost great for me. So I create 2 lights in the back. I decided I'll move this here. Take that. So we have still 1 light which are light primary, and then 2 which are like secondary. And I will now move 1 here and 1 here. Now it should be okay, but we will see because I'm already losing fade. Yeah, a little bit more. I don't believe that. Now with open space rendering, it's always problems. If you set up something like wrong, you'll have a mess like I have now. And even if you try to fix that, because this is too high and the camera is too low, we'll have some spots in the back, which I don't have. Yes, this is fine. This is much better. Now, the last thing which I will change, a little bit of intensity of that. I'll go just 150, make them more cold, because I think it's looking a little bit strange. And I will also do the main light color around this. We'll do the last render, test render from here. Yeah, it's much better. And the last time I will move these lights a little bit more to the back. Okay, the setup was a little bit take us a little bit more time, but I think it should be fine now. Okay, let's try the render. So we'll see how long it will take to finish the render. It shouldn't take so long. And as you can see, it's not so hard to create a furniture in Max. It also depends, absolutely depends about how much details you want to have there, or how it should be at the end, and other stuff. So it's not only about how to make a high poly model, but also how to create a nice low poly model using just few polys or edges and so on, and create a nice effect in the end. So as you can see, if you would like to focus on 1 or 2 of the models like this or this, it will take us a lot more time to finish that, because we will have to try every edge and everything. We should model separately, and it was much more easier. Okay, we'll see how it will be looking at the end. Okay, this texture is not much great, but why not? Okay, maybe the best will be just to render these 2 tables here much faster. So I just wanted to show that when I think it's possible here, it's no problem. Okay, this is an ugly texture, really. Okay, as you can see now, here's the reflection of that. I'll just cancel that. We'll change this to this. Because really, I don't know, didn't like that at all. It was too light. Should be this one here. Just place it here, copy, and now I'll a little bit probably play. I forgot this one here. With the exposure. Okay, it's better. It's too much, but maybe 2.7 should be better. Let's go to the setup. We'll increase the samples and also this to 500, and we'll see now. Yeah, I think it's better. Okay, so it was easy at the end. Just took us some time. I did some stuff which I should do different, like finding the HDRI map should be quicker and other stuff. But didn't took us so much time to do this. So you should remember that if you model something like this, you should always keep in mind for what you want to use that. If you want to use it just for your renders in the future, you don't have to sit on that for hours and making every single detail like it is in real, like every hole with the screw and all the stuff. But if you think like I could sell this model to someone, or I could use it for some really close shots, you should keep more attention to that, of course. But of course, if you're keeping more attention, probably will do also a model for more polys, and this will also take some weight to the final scene or final other stuff. So I will just keep wait until it will render. I'll pause the video for some time, and I will get back to you after it will be finished. So in a sec. So the render is finished. I changed there something. I was playing a little bit with the lights, and also I changed the glossiness on the metal material to 1 to make really this kind of reflections here. Now these kind of spots are not caused through the metal material, but through the environment which is there, so it should be fine. So as you can see, it's really not hard to do something like this. It's probably very easy. You just need at the end some kind of nice material for the render, and don't render open space scene. As you can see, it just cause problems. Okay, so that was all for me for this. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time by some other tutorial or on the forums. So bye bye.